Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mother 3 Blind! In the last part we went to the sewers to chase down Boney, and now he's with us in the party again. Alright, so I did some stuff off screen. Mostly I grinded some levels to get some money. I don't know if I actually showed this yet, but there is a vending machine in town, or just Newport City, where you can get a lot of new weapons. I basically bought all of them except for the Master Stick and the Good Shoes. I didn't get those because those are like ultimate. I'm replacing those with ultimate items otherwise. Then also in the sewers there was a room that I didn't go into, which I will show right here. The left trash can you see there, it has magic pudding. The middle one has saltwater gun, and the right one has a trash can enemy in it. Also, from all the grinding that I did, Kumatora learned PK Fire and PK Thunder Omega, and Lucas, or Kirby Comments, learned Healing Omega and PSI Counter Omega. So I guess Healing Omega is going to be like if all three others are dead, you can just revive them all at once. And here's the thing. This Stingbug thinks it's hiding. Okay, so maybe we have to do something over here. Thick books filled with miniature writing, or minuscule. Lots of letters and words. And what's this? Oh, well, yeah, okay, here we go. Maybe this will do something. Maybe you have to pull the rope somehow. What? That thing talks? Holy crap, I didn't know that. Unless I forgot. Yes, it's me, the leader. Okay, I guess leader, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. Well, yeah, I don't think I actually knew you could talk. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time. I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell, deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. But now the time has come. Oh, now there's music. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Okay, comments, the time has come to you to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. Spoiler alert! Hooray! I guess. It will be a long story, but let's listen to it all. Yeah, of course. Let's listen to spoilers. Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. Oh god. And there's just so much to tell. So I've decided to have the Stingbug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stinkbug? Blub? Hey, now it's not hiding anymore. Its pixel scheme is now different. Long ago, there existed a world. No! You think? No. Oh, okay. A world different from what the people on these islands think of. This world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? Yeah. Okay. At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen, and so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Did you understand all of it? I guess, okay. I'm only paying attention to Duster's eyebrows. He thinks he's Dr. Wily. Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were the people of Tasmily Village. Yes. Aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan has been set in place before the world was destroyed. And although there's part of the world, these nowhere islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Did you understand all of it? Yes, I did. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Bro. The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Oh god. Well, at least we know how big it is. I guess. Long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long sleep by the ancestors of the Megi PSI people who have lived here since ancient times. Ever since, the Mega PSIs have guarded the needles, in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Mega PSIs. Did you understand all of it? Yeah, I understand this history lesson, thank you. Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at a great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly created story, and thus the village of Tasmally came to be. However, it wasn't necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store memories of the white ship's people. Wes and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. When they went to Asohe Castle, they went there to retrieve the secret of the people of the white ship. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmally who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name's Leader comes from the word leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others. So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would come to see me, you know. And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everyone so far has been about those who lost everything. Although Tasmally Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know it may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Oh my god, how much text do I read? Let me also talk about Asohe Castle. Yay, more history lessons. I guess the books are all about it. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered about the king of Asohe. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of this kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Kubatora was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Megi PSIs to raise, and given the role of Princess of Asohe Castle. Wes and Duster, being her retainers, was another part of the fabricated story. Azori Castle is one of the few and precious relics of this island's past. We crafted our story in haste, so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tasmania can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, I hope I said that right, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Yeah. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mrs. Stinkbug? Boing, boing. Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmania Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was all when a person by the name of Porky, of course Porky, stumbled upon these islands, a fucking Porky, that everything started to go amok. Or the world just got fucked up. It seems he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he apparently shut out from all other times and spaces and tumbled onto this era and these islands. Even worse, he used the time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The Pigmacs, as well as everyone in Newport City. Oh, so they came from the future? Well, good lord. Well, I guess that makes sense, considering how much the chapter changed between 3 and 4. We're all brought here and brainwashed by Porky, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, this Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship's secret because of the traitor among the Mega PSIs. You know, understand about the intruder known as Porky? Yeah. Well, I know about him in the first place before I even started this walkthrough. This traitor was Locria, the 7th Mega PSI, and the only one you haven't met yet. After Locria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship's people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon, so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of the very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needle. Apparently, neither the Mega PSIs nor Porky have that capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. Oh, I have a bad feeling about what this guy is. I'm not gonna spoil it because it might as well just not be, but if it is, wow, then I'm going to be in real shock. Okay, anyway. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Okay, comment. It seems you are the chosen one, with the ability to pull the needle, sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. You understand everything about the dragon's awakening? Yes. I hear that 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is still likely to begin to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in Newport City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into Newport City to prepare for the final needle pulling. Ew. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party, like Mario Party, but now there's our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new bountiful things may begin. Wouldn't you like to help that happen? Okay, comments. You were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know. The time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you heard that phrase before, I think. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story. Well, gee, I wonder, was it really a long story? I think the whole story took like 13 minutes. I mean, that's even worse. Seriously, I don't care what anyone says, but that's worse than Luigi's stories in Thousand Year Door. Yes, I understand it all. Did we go through all the books in this room? Only the Mega VSIs really know the needles' locations, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, K-Con, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. This Stingbot should remember everything I've just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Well, as long as he doesn't repeat the whole story. Good lord. Okay, I'm officially dead for commentary right now because I talked for like 13 minutes straight right there. Holy crap. Oh my god, you hear that music? You know, it's go time now. Let's go. Oh, well, now it's stopped. Well, that's rude. You know, I should actually just show my inventory since I got so incredibly sidetracked. Well, the items, we know that, I think. But yeah, the equipables, this is what I have right now. I think the Heavy Charm was one of the things that I could get. Libra Bracelet, whoop-de-doo. I got all this stuff. I probably should have bought a Scorpio bracelet for Lucas though, because he has 30 defense on that, and well, then again, maybe he couldn't carry it anyways or whatever. Well, no, he could. Well, good lord. Should I buy it now? I guess I could. Okay, so that was like more of half than the video. That's like the first time I ever had to endorse something like that. Just pieces of dialogue that are like... Oh well, Boney's level 57. Hooray. Okay, I need to rest up a little bit, so I'm probably gonna go quiet for a little bit. That was just too much. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. And I think everyone's like level 56 at the very least. I'm not wasting time with you guys. I grinded enough levels from you guys, and mostly money, because that what? A boss? What? No, not him again. No, go away. Not you. Go away. We're gonna fight him. You're serious? We have to fight this guy again? I mean, he was hard enough. Do we really have to fight him again? No, wait. Long time no see, Facet says. I say no to you, for now. Therefore, I will now give you thoroughly destructive damage. He goes on to say, I've been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful and dangerous ultimate weapon, blah blah blah. Therefore, I will absolutely, unquestionably be victorious over you. This is what Facet says. What's more, I will put an end to your tale. I will give you damage. I will provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated. This is what Facet says. Now then. Here I come! Facet is now ready to fight. Here he comes. Oh no, I don't... What the hell? Okay, you know what? I don't have time for this. Okay, so basically we did nothing in this part except for reading an entire story of crap. Even though, you know, we found out some interesting stuff, but that was all this part was about. So, you know what, we're going to do this in the next part, so, this messed up character is going to die, hopefully, and this time we won't barely survive, because that was kind of bad. At least we're pretty much at full health, so, you know, that's something. Anyway, just, yeah, goodbye, this is going to be the end. See you later.